Hello grade 12s, welcome to the video on how to add an elevation to your CAD drawing with using AutoCAD. What you'll need is from your drawing book, make sure you have some kind of one of the civil questions so that you can look at the roof and at the elevation. And I've chosen one that looks similar to the example I did in the previous video. So that I can draw this part in. So we're going for something like this. It's going to look a bit different, but yeah, have one of these pages that we have done in the book with you so that you have the size of the windows and so on. Because we're working scale 1:1, we can just use it directly from here. Okay, so that's my first advice. Get one of the information sheets from your drawing book in the civil chapter. Okay, now to the drawing itself. Just want to move my papers a bit. So you need to draw. You need to draw 4 views, elevations: north, south, east, and west. In other words, one in that direction, one in this direction, one in that direction, and one downwards. So what I'm going to do is I'm first going to just hide my measurement so I can get hold of it. So, I can work with the space given. So to hide a layer, just go to dimensions and turn layer off. And now it's gone. And so it's not gone permanently. It's just out of the way. And I'm going to draw one elevation, but they work in the same principle. I'm going to draw it here. So you're going to draw one to the side, copy this floor plan, rotate it by 90 degrees, and then turn it upwards, draw it upwards again. So I'm going to draw the view. If you're looking, actually, I'm going to take another view because I want to show you a door and a window. So I'm going to draw this side. Okay, but before I get there, let me first just add a roof line on my floor plan. Let's see if I made. No, I didn't make a layer for it. So let's make a layer for it. So this is a recap on how to make layers. Okay, I'm going to call it a roof line. Now let's say hidden, because so I'm going to make a layer for hidden detail. And what color haven't I used before? Something that's looks a bit different. Maybe like I have a yellow, I have an orange, red. I have pink. Let's go for like color like that. There we go. Not a pretty color, but it's going to work. We don't need a continuous line. We need hidden detail. So that means that should work. Okay. Okay, hidden detail. Okay, hide this. Change it to the hidden detail. And now I'm going to draw my roof around it. Okay. Usually I tell you how far the roof sticks over the side, but this is something you can decide on your own. So let's decide on something that makes sense, not too wide. So I'm going to take a gander here and let's just get a feeling of how far the roof should stick out from the side. So that is, let's make it 500. There we go. Okay, 500, then downwards. Okay, I'm still doing it, but I just want to make sure that I have lines sticking out at 500. Otherwise, it's going to look weird. So I'm going to type there 500. I need one. I've got one there. It's going to go across. If it doesn't work out, then I can just change it a bit. So I'm just setting spaces so that I can draw my roof. I still need one pointing that way, 500. Now let's put the box around it. Up. 500. 500, and then back again. It should be a bit shorter. You know what? Let me do this. Let me do this. And from there, 500. Okay. Remember, I'm just drawing the outlines of the roof, and it should be hidden detail. Now you can't see it because it's so small. We'll change the scale shortly. So now we need to change the scale. Come on, there we go. Line, what is this? Ah, scale. Let's make it 50 and see what happens. There we go. That looks a lot better. Okay, outline of the roof, but remember now we have to add the roof detail here. So, and remember we have to draw a pitched roof. So I'm going to draw a pitched roof here. And it's going to meet somewhere here in the middle and then draw downwards there, and then they have to connect to one another. You'll see now what I mean. So let's do this. And also something else, don't try to make your roof too complicated because you have to be able to draw it. So make it as simple as possible. So we'll do this. I'll delete it momentarily. There's the middle. Take it across. I'll add the scale now again, and then here get the middle as well. Good. So there's the roof. Okay, so first, when you're done with your floor plan, you have to remember, don't forget to put your roof in. But I want to draw this side so you can see the door and the window. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this entire picture. And I'm going to paste it here. And I'm just going to rotate it. Now on the other side. There we go. There we go. All righty then. Now I can start drawing my roof. What I'm thinking, do I have a construction lines? You know what, I'm going to use, I don't know what this is. I'm going to use my walls as just construction to project upwards. So now I'm going to draw my elevation above it. I need one there, one here. For the roof itself, yes. I need the distance of the walls. For now, I'm not going to section it, so we don't need the inside parts yet. We'll talk about the sectioning in a next video. I need the size of the door. And remember, we're just drawing the outline of the door. So from there, okay. All right. Now, where does an elevation start? I'm going to start from the bottom, and I'm going to draw the ground line. Okay, so the ground line, take it away, ground line. So let's say I'm going to start drawing there. And then we need to draw the size of the walls. Now, the height of a normal wall, they give it to you. Okay, so let's really check here on my information sheet. That's what I'm saying. Have the information sheet close to you so you can draw it. So I'm talking about up until where the roof starts. I just want to add this together. It is so we've got, it's anything between 2,800 millimeters to 2,000 to 3,000. So anyway, there you can work with. So I'm going to work with 2,800. Okay, just aim it upwards, 2,800. Okay, take it across, bring it down. Okay, so I can take away these lines and these lines. Now the pitch of the roof. We have to draw a roof here. Now this is up to you, but usually the standard is the pitch is 30 degrees. That's a standard degree you have to draw that. So let's quickly see if I can. You know what I'm going to do? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw a line here, and then I'm going to rotate it. Rotate. Base point, and then I'm going to rotate it. Now, I'm not sure which way it's going to rotate. So I'm just going to say, so if it's 1, 0, let's see what happens if I say 30. There we go. Nice. That was a good guess and went the right way. And the middle of the roof is over here. So let's extend it until there. Okay, yippee. And let's see if I can mirror this. There's a mirroring option as well. Let's see if it's here or if it's somewhere else. Scale, rotate. No, but there is, oh yeah, mirror. There's the mirror option. It says, yes. Almost. Let's try this again. Mirror, first point. Work again. Fine, let me do it manual. Oh, yeah, I know why it doesn't want to work. I didn't add the line where the roof should end. Let's try this again. So that's where the roof should end. Let's mirror it again. Yes. Now you might be wondering, so what about the rest of the roof? You know, the house behind it. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fixed. So just still busy with the roof and the thickness of the roof itself, as we know from drawing other pictures. It is 144. So, but be careful now. It's not going to be 144 like this. It's 144 at a perpendicular angle. So let's see if I can do this somewhere here. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so 114. Ooh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna copy this, copy selection, watch this sick copy. Yeah. Okay. And this just needs to extend. Draw a line from there to there. And draw a straight line up here. So this roof can go away, or this part can go away. Yes. Now, what happened to the other side of my roof? Okay, anyway. Oops. But, you know, this is actually good news because then I can just go and mirror this. This was a lot easier. Yes. This thing feels a lot bigger than it should be. Let's quickly just check again. Yeah, I wanted to say like this thing feels a bit big, but no worries, because then what we do is we just go and cut this. So you're gone, and I can just draw you. I'll delete you. There we go. That's better. Okay, what? Why is the other side blue again? Anyway, again, let's just mirror it then. Copy, no, mirror. There we go. Ooh, looking good. I just need to draw this wall upwards. What am I doing with this roof? Why does it keep on disappearing? Maybe I should press enter or something. Let's see. Okay, wait, save. Why does it keep? Maybe I should press enter or something. Let's see, guys. I guess apparently, let's just really try this again. We mirror. Oh no, I see the problem. Okay, you see that, so you should specify if you want to erase the original one or not. So don't just draw it and think it's done. Okay, take that down. Okay, then we can delete this one. We can delete this one, and we can delete this one. Okay, it's all coming together. Now for this part here, and let's look at my picture again. So it's just a straight line. So that means on my house, this is how that part of the roof will look like. It's straight up, or straight across. Straight across from there to there. Remember that little figure you see, or little image shows you that it's perpendicular. Then you know it's a straight line. Here's this edge of the wall. What is, okay, then what is, okay, that's window. Okay, so that is done. Just need to connect it. Oops. That was for the middle of the roof. This is for where the window, okay, so it's just the door and the window I still need to add. Okay. Now be careful. The floor is not just built on the ground itself, it's higher up. How far up? This is also given to you. It's usually drawn 400 millimeters above the ground line. So 400, take it up, 400. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. 400. Okay, take it across. Yep, we take it across all the way. Now let's just make the scale bigger. There we go, scale is bigger because the door starts there. It's not higher up. And then the door is usually, if I remember correctly, it's about 900 millimeters up. Let's see. No, that's the width, sorry. The height is about 2050. I'm looking at the information sheet from my book. So 2050. And enter. Okay. Down again. And then obviously the door itself will be closed like this. So there we go. Done. Done. Now for the window. The window and the doors are on the same height. So we can just take this across. Then what's the, okay, my window, what I chose is 1,000 downwards. So, and I'm looking at the page from a book. I quickly jumped to the rubric that I use to mark your path. I'm going to send this rubric to you in the group again, just in case you didn't get it the first time. So I'm looking, and this is important, as you're drawing, look at how you get marks. I'm looking at the elevation specifically, okay? So I've drawn the door, but they need the door details. That means door knob, okay? The door frame, okay? So the entire door should be there. Windows, all the little detail, okay? Walls. Here's an interesting one. And this makes sense. One of the elevations will show the veranda or the patio, from one of the sides. So make sure you've got that. Roof details. See what it says. Tiles, sheeting, fascia board, barge board. And the solar water geyser is visible in an elevation. So on one of the pictures, you'll have to go and add the elevations. So let me quickly show you again. If I go back to my pad that I did last year, just want to show you how it looks like. Example of an elevation. Share screen. Which one is it? Oh, here we go. This one. Now have a look here. Let me just zoom in a bit. So you're going to draw 4 elevations. Okay. In my tutorial, I'm showing you one view. Okay. Now mine is a smaller version of a house. This is a lot bigger. So that's why everything looks smaller. So see that you have all of these details. You see, there's my solar panel. I used hatching like you did with the walls for the roof detail. There's the braai area. Look at the labels. FFL. You know what I actually forgot to add? I actually forgot to add the NGL as well. Don't forget about the NGL. And then some dimensions like this height, like some of the major dimensions, you know, from there to there. Okay, so let's go back to the drawing. Just going to flip over again. Stop sharing, share. Okay, so the secret to starting the drawing or your elevation is to use your floor plan and project it upwards. Now, like for instance, if you want to add detail to your tiles, let's change it to hatching again. Hatching. There's hatching. And then, but now let's use something like this, or let's see what looks like tiles. Remember, you can put it in, yeah, that looks like tiles. And remember, this will be in your key, your notes to tell this is tiles. Okay, and then you, bada bing. There we go. So you can add tiles like this. To add notes, don't go and try and add it again. Just copy the notes that was given to you already. So let's say copy. Then you add okay, let's say NGL. Rotate, and so you continue. So very important. Look at the rubric so that you can draw. So I hope this video, it was just a short introduction to show you how to start your elevation. Okay, if you need some more assistance or a specific question about the elevation, just send me a message and then I'll post it on the group. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.